Okay, so this is our pattern. It's simple and it's also beautiful. Hello and welcome to another tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to be using milk cotton yarn and a 5mm crochet hook. If you don't have this type of yarn, you can use any other type of yarn that you have. Just make sure that you're using a corresponding crochet hook. So let's begin. So the total number of your chains at the beginning should be an even number. So examples of even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and so on. For this tutorial, I'm going to chain 20. So I'm going to begin with my slip knot. And then I'm going to chain 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we now have a chain of 20. So to begin the first row, we're going to crochet single crochet. So this is single crochet in US terms and double crochet in UK terms. So you're going to skip the first chain from the hook and then insert your hook into the second chain and then work 1 single crochet. So yarn over, pull through, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through both loops. Okay, so this is our first single crochet. We'll move into the next chain, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both loops. So that's the second single crochet. Insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both loops on the hook. So we now have 3, another 1, and then like that. So we're going to continue with single crochet up until all the chains are done. So the first row is done, and if you count your stitches, you find that we have 21 stitches. So next we move on to the second row. You're going to chain 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then you 10. So here you're going to skip the first stitch of the row. So this is the first stitch, this one. We're going to skip that, and then we're going to yarn over, insert into the second stitch. So we skip this one and then insert here. So we're inserting below the top 2 loops of the stitch. Okay, and then yarn over, pull through. So when you pull through to a height almost similar to the chain 4 that we did here. Okay, and make sure that it is not too loose. Okay, if you want, you can hold your loops here. Again, yarn over, insert into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through again to the height of the other loops, yarn over again, insert into the next stitch and pull through. Next, you're going to yarn over and pull through the first 6 loops on the hook like this. Next, you're going to yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops, and then you chain 1. Okay, that is our first stitch. Next, you're going to yarn over again, but you're going to first insert into the last stitch that we worked into, this one. So yarn over, insert, yarn over, and then pull through to the same height of the previous stitch, yarn over, insert into the next stitch, pull through to the same height, yarn over, insert into the next stitch again, and then pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 6 loops. You're left with 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through both loops, and then chain 1. Okay, like that. So let's do this one more time. Yarn over, insert into the last stitch that we worked when we were working the previous stitch, pull through, yarn over, insert into the next stitch, pull through again, yarn over, insert, okay, yarn over, pull through the first 6 loops, 2 loops left on the hook, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops, and then chain 1 like this. So you're going to repeat the pattern. Okay, you yarn over, you begin in this last stitch that we worked into, yarn over again, insert into this one, yarn over again and insert into this one, pull through the first 6 loops, and then yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. Remember to chain 1. So let's do that up until we're towards the end of the row. So here we're now almost at the end of the second row, and we're left with 3 stitches. Okay, so that's 1, 2, and then 3. So we're going to continue, yarn over, pull through, and over, set into the next stitch, pull through, yarn over, set into the next stitch, okay, over, pull through the first 6 loops, and over, pull through the last 2 loops. So you chain 1. So now that we are left with 1 stitch at the end here, we're going to put 1 double crochet in that last stitch. So this is a double crochet in US terms, and it's a triple crochet in UK terms. So you yarn over, insert your hook into the last stitch, pick a loop, okay, and over, pull through the first 2 loops, and over, pull through the last 2 loops. So this completes the second row. Moving on to the third row, you chain 1, and the third row is going to be a single crochet row. So here you begin in the very first stitch. This chain 1 that we did at the end here does not count as a stitch. So you begin in the first stitch, insert below those 2 loops, and work 1 single crochet. And then you're going to insert your hook through the chain space, this one, and work another single crochet. Like that. Next, in the chain space. Next, insert here 1 single crochet in the chain space, and make sure that you do not skip the chain spaces. So let's do that up until the row is done. So here we are now towards the end of the row. So another single crochet in the chain space, and then here on top of the stitch we put another single crochet. So here at the end, okay, this is the chain 4 that we did at the beginning of the previous row. So you're going to put 1 single crochet in the chain space, and then you're going to come at the chain 4 at the end here, okay, just find somewhere to insert your hook, okay, and then work another single crochet like this. So this completes the third row. So moving forward, you're going to be repeating the second and the third row up until you reach your desired height. So here we're going to the next row, which is the fourth row, we're going to repeat the second row. So here at the end you chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then you turn. Okay, so you skip the first stitch, this one, yarn over, insert into the second, pick up a loop into the next stitch, okay, like this, then over, pull through the first 6 loops, and over through the last 2 loops, and then chain 1. Let's do another one. Set in the last stitch that we worked into, set into the next stitch, and over, set into the next stitch again. So at this moment you should have 2, 4, 6, 7 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through the first 6 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops, and then chain 1. Okay, like that. So I'm going to repeat the pattern up until it was the end of the row. At the end here, I just did a chain 1. You put 1 double crochet in the last stitch. The 4th row is done. So the next row, the 5th row, is going to be a repeat of the 3rd row, which was single crochet. Okay, so you begin in the first stitch, 1 single crochet, in the chain space, 1 single crochet, the next stitch, 1 single crochet, in the chain space, 1 single crochet. So you're going to be repeating the 2nd and the 3rd row up until you reach your desired height. So here, since we began with a single crochet at the beginning, you may want your last row to be single crochet again. So here, this one has a number of rows. Okay, so this is our pattern. It's simple and it's also beautiful. So you can use this for scarves, blankets, or even cardigans or throws. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, like, and comment for more videos. Thank you.